Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and digitally pictured on your screen is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with the good, the bad, and the ugly. The 2022 Vancouver Canucks off-season spectacular. Jeff, I have to admit, I always love the off-season spectaculars because there's always so much to do. But where we ended off last time with our Vancouver stream, we weren't done the season, were we?
Yep, we had, I think, what about 15, 20 games to go? Past the trading deadline, we were clearly out of a playoff spot. So rather than make everybody sit through that and do the boring part and then just wait for the season to change over, weeks of inactivity in June, instead I moved things ahead to July 1st. Didn't make any substantial changes. Let me just double check the transaction log. Had a few contracts expire. Nothing. Mainly guys who were sitting in Abbotsford or even farther down in the minors. Brandon Sutter, who we brought in for a very. I think we had a little bit of injury trouble, so we sent him to Abbotsford for depth, and then wound up playing him a couple of games at the end of the year, and he got what was probably his final NHL goal. And other than that, Michael Furland, who's been out with concussion for the last, I don't know, 4 seasons or so, finally retired, so we get him off the books. So our cap situation is pretty good. That's the salary cap there is with the off-season cushion, so we've only got about $5 million or so to spend. We'll actually do the annual budget first, so you can see it there. No, 7. Okay, no, that's counting the off-season cap. Oh, that's counting. No, that's going from the budget. So we could spend money on a free agent. Problem is, you'll see in a second, there's not a whole lot of good targets out there. So the off-season expense, or annual expenses rather, we want to see. Wage budget is fine. Actually, I can take that down a little bit because that's above the cap. Well, don't want to put it on the very bottom, set it just on the off chance that we can manipulate the cap a little bit late in the season with the trade.
All right, you gonna increase ticket prices?
Why would I do that? No, we're doing fine.
You want somebody to come watch Vancouver.
I saw what happened with you, and you've increased yours, so no. And we'll keep the normal spending. You can see we mentioned this last week in the new update, which this build is testing that. The owner now retains some of his the annual profit taking amount here will go into this funding from owner account, and that will accumulate over the years. So if I wanted to build a new arena, let's say it was 20,000 seats. Don't want any standing. Well, leave standing room there. And that's a cost of 11,000. I'm still a long ways off from it, and I'd have to say for quite a while. But it's easier to get to that now than it was previously. Oh, whoops! I gotta do the arena quality setting and no, I'm just going to leave the seating configuration as it is. So that is our annual setup, monthly setup. Morale doesn't need to be high. Game promotions, I won't wrap that up until the season starts. And I think we're good for finances there. Now, we are on the 1st, so we should be taking a look at free agents first and foremost. And this is what's out there, and I guess Duran is probably the big name. And he's only 3.5 stars. He would sort of fit into our lineup because we do need some scoring depth in the second line. You don't like it?
No, I don't know. What's he want?
Let's find out.
Riddick Flyers. Ooh, those ending points. Building a new arena.
$5.5 million for 3 years only. That's very reasonable. Let me just double check that.
Not that I saw somebody who I saw somebody you have to sign, Jeff. You have to.
Let me just double check here, see if there's anything off with them. Okay, I think I may do that. Who is the guy you were getting excited about?
So, if you sort by age.
Oh, here we go. It's
No. And then sort by age, so we're looking at 18-year-olds.
Oh, other way.
Yes, being nice. I was looking through because rebuilding our prospect pool is important because we're still pretty low. This Igor Sidorov had me a little bit interested by his stats. But if you scroll down just a little bit.
Rougeau?
No. Our old friend from our Quebec stream a number of years ago, Kyle Kernovic, is there.
But he's only 2.5 star potential. That's probably not worth it. But if I look right above him, though, Xavier Bourgeau, was he a late first rounder by the Oilers a couple of years ago, and they haven't been able to sign him, so we can steal him from them. And he's at 4.5 star potential.
Sign them both.
Actually, we think he's better than the consensus is.
Sign them both.
Krinkovic just isn't good enough.
Well, he had some very good games for us when we were in Quebec. Although I will still say that name wrong because I want to call him Kernovic.
Spoiler, I actually downrated him since then, so...
Well, I figured.
Yeah.
There is a couple other interesting guys if you continue to go down, like Brady Burns.
Pavel Novak, who's been playing in Kelowna here, where I am the last couple of years. Pretty good offensive player. He's in there and isn't contracted. Was he ever drafted?
Okay,
yeah, and by Minnesota, but didn't get signed.
Our old friend.
Good.
And our old friend Theo Rocher is also on there.
Gonna make Novak an offer. Those are just entry-level contracts, so it doesn't make a difference. But actual guys who can help us now, though. So Duran is relatively cheap. Adam Earn.
Well, the other guy I mentioned, sorry, I'm trying to remember, was 2-star already. The Quebec guy.
Bourgeau?
No, different guy. Who did I just mention? Brady Burns. Brady Burns.
Let's see them. Hang on, sorting alphabetically.
2-star ability, 3-star potential.
Yeah, still 3-star potential, though. It's not that great. There's other guys that have higher potentials.
Jeff, come on. He could play soon for us at 2 stars. Gotta believe.
Duke, the Islanders haven't re-signed for some reason. 3.5 star potential, maybe not.
See, Jeff doesn't want to improve that much on prospects. I see how it is.
I think we may just go with Lavoie from Edmonton is available too. But the main thing I want to deal with is that lack of scoring on the second line. And Drouin would help with that. So 5.5 for 3 years. I'm going to make that 5.8 just to give us a little advantage over anybody else that may want to deal with them. And don't think there's anything else that we want to grab there. So the 2 smaller free agents and 1 big one.
I am all for guys on entry-level deals.
Jake DeBrusk really falling apart.
I saw that.
11
Injured
played 2
again.
goals in the season and wrecked his knee. Yeah, everybody else. Sharangovich from New Jersey. No, he doesn't really fit if we get Duran. Okay, I'm going to leave it with that, and I don't want to overload on veteran free agents because we're trying to rebuild the prospect pool. And the draft is the 6th, and the draft lottery is the 5th. And we actually are just in a lottery in position to potentially get the first with really tiny odds. Whoops.
So did you want to look at re-signing your own free agents yet, or no?
What to do here? Oh, God. I left the arena construction on. That was bad. Don't do that.
It's time for Vancouver to have a new arena.
Oh, yeah, I should take a look at signing some of the prospects that we don't have under contract yet. One of them, let's look at it this way. If I sign Armsby, he's not going to be able to play. I won't be able to send him back to the OHL to play overage. I'm going to have to sit him in the minors. So I think I'm going to leave him till next year. Leinonen can stay in Finland. I don't want to put him in the ECHL as a 19-year-old. Dahaniuk doesn't need a contract yet. He's playing in the WHL. Suzdalev, yeah, also 1 star. Manukian's still under KHL contract, so he's out. Gabrielson. Probably winds up in the ECHL, but I'm going to offer him a contract, and there was one other one, I think. Reichley lost pretty much the whole season last year to injury, so we'll see how he does in the WHL this year. But what?
Jeff, I know that you're not... I'm not a huge fan of this, but, you know, since we have 46 guys under contract right now, I just started throwing a couple guys at trade offers to see what would come up. And if you offer William Lockwood, you get a couple different 7th round picks if you're interested.
That's probably a good idea. He actually had a decent rookie season in Abbotsford, but no, that wouldn't have been his rookie season, but still only 1.5 star potential, looks like. So let's see what we get. Yeah, just who's Kings? Or somebody offered me a player.
Yeah, Wyatt Shingoth was offered to me for 1.
Yeah, no, don't want that. I'll just take the pick. It's either Philadelphia's or Los Angeles's. And Philadelphia had the worst season last year. I think I remember that. So we'll take the Flyers 7th rounder.
Okay, here's maybe a better one too. If you offer Philip Berg, no, sorry, that's not right. If you offer Sheldon Rempel, you can get a couple 5th rounders as well.
Okay, Leafs offered me. I should take a look at what the players are at least. No, 1.5 stars, not interested. Kings offered me their 5th. Flyers offered me their 5th. Yeah, I'm just seeing the same names as I did before. Oilers offer Berglund. No, I don't want that. Take the Kings 5th.
So we gained 2 extra picks and we dumped 2 contracts. I think that's not a bad day already.
Yeah.
Which moves us to...
Problem is it's a really thin draft, so I'm not sure we're going to get much with those picks, but...
Well, okay, well, hold on. You want me to look at doing this? Okay, let's see what we got here. So are you saying you want to trade up in this draft or trade out of this draft?
Problem is, I don't know if next year will be any better. I think I'm just going to advance it, and we'll see. We'll get to the draft. And
All right, I will advance it too, and we'll see if we can swing some early or late picks.
And the actual Canucks continue to do surprisingly well, screwing up their draft pick this year even further.
What'd they do?
They keep winning games. They shouldn't.
Oh, keep winning games. Oh, yeah. Them and Winnipeg are, fighting that battle very nicely. I don't know if I've got finished saying this or not, but yes, we have... we are streaming currently on 3 different platforms. We're streaming on our Steam page for Franchise Hockey Manager, which we are watching, and you can ask questions if you have any. We're also streaming on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments.
And a few deals. Oh, the Leafs traded Jack Campbell.
Dang.
And then we started this game at the shortly after release, so I think Campbell was underrated at that point. But Leger from the Penguins, so pretty good return for him.
You juiced these stats, didn't you?
What did I do?
Canada offers national job.
I saw that. Now... Wait, is this an Olympic year? No, it is not. Oh, no, wait. It's saying this year's Winter Olympics, but I think that's an error in the...
2022 was the Winter Olympics, right? Yeah, it was earlier this year.
It'll be just the World Championships. No, we're going to be in the playoffs. I don't need that distraction.
We're going to be in the playoffs. Ah! How confident of you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Don't worry, you'll be Bruce Boudreau, so you'll be out in the first round anyways. Wah, 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 wah. Wah.
And we had a few contract responses, but actually I should have checked those a little closer. I didn't see if they were positive. I just assumed they were. Oh, Duran says no. But Gabrielson, Novak, and Bourgeois are okay. A few contract terminations. Oh, geez, the Penguins offered them $7 million a year. Yeah, forget that. That's more than I want to pay. So what else is out there? What we're really trying to fix is the lack of scoring on the second line, but Killorn, Prize 33 at this point, probably isn't going to help with that. Kerfoot, whose rumor is that he might be the guy coming back from Toronto as part of the deal for JT Miller in real life. But no, it looks like he's slipped a bit. Yeah, everybody's 3 stars. Do I want to take a risk on DeBrusk making a comeback? It's only 26.
It's not terrible. Right situation, he might.
Is he cheap? $3 million for 3 years, but he wants a no trade clause. No, I'm gonna have to pass on that. I'll keep an eye on him if he hasn't signed in another month or so. Maybe try again. I don't want to pay $7 million for Dwayne. Lyndon Vay coming back from Russia, 3 stars. No. Bluger, not really an offensive guy. Yeah, it's more third line types I'm seeing here. Unless if I could get like a third, fourth liner and then package a couple of things for who's on the trading block. Anders Lee, too old. Teravainen from Carolina. On an expiring contract for $5 million.
Interesting.
Yeah. Lehkonen, no, not a scorer. Yeah, no, nobody I really want to. It's going to be a significant upgrade on that second line. Just going to have to wait. Maybe get really lucky in the draft and get Bedard.
Probably not.
Could happen. Incredibly unlikely that it will, but it could. And we should be on the draft lottery day here. This gets to tomorrow. And looking at Edmonton, Tampa, Blucher, St. Louis, and Carolina. And here is the draft lottery. So we're in the number 6 position. We could conceivably move up to number 1.
Should, probably won't.
So I'll just. Okay, Carolina. Oh no, that's right. Detroit, Colorado. Everything to form so far. San Jose, Pittsburgh, Ottawa, St. Louis. Okay, don't show me Vancouver here. Don't show me Vancouver here. If I don't see Vancouver, it means we moved up. Damn it. It's Vancouver. Columbus keeps the 5th. Dallas going to stay in 4th. No, Dallas, Seattle is dropping 1, so Dallas has moved up. Calgary dropped 1, so it's Dallas or Arizona for the number 1. Dallas gets the number 2, and Arizona hangs on and gets Connor Bedard, where he can play in front of, was it 3,000 people in the college arena? But Dallas right. Moving up and probably getting Michkov in there. That's big for them. And it'll be draft day. Like I said, it's kind of thin after the first round, or even after the first half of the first round. Kind of drops down to about 3 stars after that.
I feel like we should take a Nova Scotian.
McKinnon?
No, he's not in this draft.
Other McKinnon.
There's another McKinnon. Oh, there is another McKinnon.
There's another McKinnon. Yep. Okay,
so Nova Scotian? No, he's from Michigan.
He's playing in Halifax, though.
Yeah, no, I mean the actual Nova Scotian kid.
Actually, I think that's the wrong city. That's probably Riverview, New Brunswick. I gotta fix that in the database. Okay, anyhow, so obviously Bedard goes number 1. Yep, to Arizona. Michkov, highly probable he's going to Dallas.
Let me see if I can guess
no,
this.
Dallas goes for Braden Yeager. Decides Michkov isn't worth the trouble of trying to sign. So is he going to start dropping? Calgary goes for Luke Coughlin from Rimouski. Michkov, is he going to go at 4? There he goes. Seattle takes Michkov at number 4. Probably gets a bargain there. And Musty probably number 5 here. No, Zach Benson from the Winnipeg Ice going to Columbus. And now we're at 6. So Quentin Musty, Sudbury, looks like he was hurt for part of the year. 4-star potential, 2 stars. Tyler Petty, Drummondville, had a big season points-wise and looks a little farther along.
That's who I was looking at.
Sam Arumba, the Seattle Thunderbirds. The Breakers haven't been around for 40 years. So 3 very similar guys, and that's our need right now, is more scoring on the wings. So Petty looks like he's a little bit ahead of everybody else.
Isn't it Pedal? Isn't it Ellie?
Pedal. Yeah, I'm thinking somebody else.
I'm like, you said it. I
That's
didn't want to
pedal.
disrupt. I'm like, okay, I'm sure it said pedal.
And yeah, coming off a very good year in the queue. The consensus is actually higher than we're rating. We're rating at 4 stars, and consensus is saying 5. Let's see what the scouts suggest. Yes, scout says pedal. Risky or safe suggestion is Musty. Risky suggestion is pedal. So a little more of a gamble on pedal, but just looking at where the ratings are, pedal's got about a point on Musty and everything. I think we're going to go with pedal.
Yeah, scout suggestions are telling you, do it. Do it.
So decent for the pick for the first round.
I think so.
And next pick is our second rounder, so I'll just pick Until Human. And Musty actually, I just want to do the next 2 picks to see how they go. Musty does go to St. Louis with the next one. McKinnon to Ottawa. Rumba finally goes at 10th to San Jose. Okay, picking Until Human.
How did that guy end up there?
Okay, so second rounder. I think we're just looking for best player available here, and you can see we're already down into the 3-star guys.
Now, see, I had a goalie left still on mine, but please draft Harry Clements.
Any particular reason?
6'2" Alberta defenseman somehow playing in the QMJHL. Plus, we need a guy named Harry on the team.
Connor Levis from Victoria. Or, we got a guy from Kelowna here. I think I got to take that. Andrew Christo.
Oh, Jeff.
Come on, I'm playing as Vancouver. You got to go with the local guy.
Okay, I could also see you could take a Hansen. Reunite the Hansen Bros. Oh, man, he's got 113 penalty minutes, too.
Now I'm going to go with Crystal.
Oh, I see an old friend also is in this draft, too. Oh, no, wait, that's not the same one.
Who are you thinking of?
I see a Pinelli, but it's Luca Pinelli. I'm guessing that might be a relation to Franco Pinelli, who was always decent in our drafts a number of years ago.
We got a Swedish goalie with 3.5-star potential, allegedly.
Well, that's the one I saw. But his size is a concern.
And he's got, when you look at the look on the pop-up, his goaltending skills are a couple of points lower than the mental skills, so that may be exaggerating how his performance will turn out. Yeah, not crazy about that.
Also, that Latvian guy sounds pretty awesome, too. Assuming he's still there.
Scout says Logan Rankowski looks like he's going to Harvard. Pretty good season in the USHL. And a 2-way forward. Good leader. Yeah.
You still have the Latvian guy? Because that's
Krumens.
Krumens, yeah. Christopher Krumens. 92 points in 38 games in the under-18 league.
Yeah, in Latvia, not a huge level of competition there.
All right, man, that's still impressive. Let's be honest.
Oh, the risky suggestion does have the Swedish goalie as the.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Look at Krumens and look at his overall ability connection, because that makes me chuckle.
Where?
Right
on
the
scouting report.
Page. Yeah.
Michael Furland. Okay, he's equivalent to the retired guy.
Of course. Just who you want to be compared to.
The guy.
Oh, you're
where'd you go now? I lost. Oh, Stenberg. Stenberg, I had not bad. 14 offensive skills already, and had a decent season in the Swedish league. So
I thought you were drafting Kelowna guy? Or
That
was this
was
after
that was a
Kelowna?
previous round.
All right, sorry, I'm still back behind one then.
Yeah. I would take the
All right.
defenseman, but I don't want to figure out how to pronounce Brzustowicz. Brzustowicz?
All right, so we're on pick 70 right now? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm taking Stenberg with that. Okay, now is the Swedish goalie still sitting there? No, he's not. Still a few 3-star guys. Finnish goalie. We've already got a Finnish goalie. Oh, Krumens is still there.
I would say, is Graydon Zilipek still there?
Not seeing anybody like that.
He's 3-star talent. 18 years old, Canadian.
I see one thing I'm seeing here. Gogayev, the Russian, who's the scouts like as a top suggestion, isn't contracted, right? Oh no, they got him as number 4. Isn't contracted to anybody in the KHL right now, so I can get him over here.
Are you sorting by potential right now, Jeff? I'm just curious.
I'm bouncing back and forth. I used scout suggestions and I went to potential.
You want to check? Just go draft and check potential again for me.
A bunch of 3-star guys. And
yeah, I just want to know if Pillik is still there.
And Gogayev is theoretically top. I'm going to go with Gogayev. And this will be, we got an extra 4th rounder here. We got the Islanders as well. And probably time to start looking at the riskier suggestions, which are all over his guys, but Krumens is still available. The Latvian guy, so I'm going to take him.
Take him. Yes. Love it.
And our 2 5th rounders now.
I don't know if he's still there, but if there's a guy named Bawa still there, he's 6'4". Oh yeah, gotta take that guy.
Wait, are we still in the 4th round?
We're at the beginning of the 5th, I think.
Okay, Finnish goalie, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Do we need more defensive depth, or are we just loading up on best player?
I'll probably grab another defenseman, but I think here the Valley, the goalie, is probably the only decent 3-star, reliably 3-star guy left, so I'm going to take him.
I see. Is Cameron Mercer still there? Too late.
Don't see anybody.
He's 2-star talent, 2.5-star potential.
No, he's probably gone if he's
played for Kitchener. Well, I'm right where you are.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, he looks like he could have been a pretty good pick there too.
Oh, I see still there in the 5th round, or with their 2nd, 5th rounder. So yeah, I'll take that. And the risky suggestions keep putting up the same couple of same 2 overage guys.
Is the Czech guy still at the top? The 20-year-old Czech guy?
Moravich?
Yeah.
The guy who went back looks like he failed.
He played in the dub and then went back
and did absolutely nothing in the Czech Elite League.
Okay, I gotta check this guy, but you might have to draft this guy just by his name. Noah Dower Nielsen.
Don't see it, but I got another double-barreled surname guy. Blake Ekrenbratten is apparently, he's only 2-star potential, but he's the top guy, the scouts, on the scouts main list and on the safe list, so I'm going to go with him. But let's, for these last couple of picks, go with the risky board. Look at the risky board.
I was looking to see if there's a defenseman. Boy,
So
no, there's
potential.
not a lot of defensemen.
I just took a defenseman too, so that's not that bad.
Okay, there. I don't know if he's still there, but there's a Russian playing in the OHL who showed up at the top of my list. And if you sort by name, he's probably last. He had 87 points in 60 games.
What's the name? Spell it.
Zhugin.
Jugin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he did put up some points, didn't he? Well, why is he not popping up anywhere?
Maybe he was already drafted. I'm not sure. Oh, he's right there.
No, he wouldn't be on the list if he was.
Well, he was on that. You were just looking at him.
No, I mean he's on the list, but I'm not seeing him at the top of the scout boards.
Are you in draft? Try in draft, not in scout suggestions.
No, the scout. If he was drafted, he wouldn't be showing up in the scout suggestions. That just uses.
Well, I know, but I meant if you use the draft.
But anyhow,
tab.
regardless, it's academic as he looks clearly to be the best guy available. I'm going to take him.
Attica Online. Hi, thanks for coming out. Yeah, I don't know. That just looked like a really interesting name when I started searching around to see.
Okay, and last the risky picks. We already took a Russian.
Russian playing in Canada, that's not that big of a risk.
Now we got an Italian playing in Switzerland.
Oh, Jeff, I found like a guy who's perfect for you.
Who?
He's a Canadian. Scott Cousins. Played for Kelowna, Victoria, Kelowna, and Lethbridge.
Just as you said that, Okay, yeah, trade from Kelowna. Pretty bad defensively.
Oh, wait. His personality has a red flag on there. Although, in fact, it would be pretty good for Vancouver. Come to think about it, if you read his personality.
Not a big game guy. Yeah, maybe not.
No, that sounds pretty key for Vancouver. Let's be honest here, Jeff.
I think I want a defenseman with the last pick, but there's no 3-star.
Okay, hold on. Defenseman with the last pick. Give me a second here. Let's look here. Sort by height. Oh, that's disappointing though. There's only a 6'6" guy as the highest person left.
I don't even have the 6'6" guy.
That's a goaltender. Highest person is Matteo Mann at 6'5".
Another
but he's
Russian
only
in the
1.5
OHL at
potential.
2.5 stars. But he was passed over in the draft last year. Are there any younger guys?
Oh, you know what? I got another Russian. Well, is that who is the Russian? Oh, Kirdezev?
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems worth it.
Actually, no. But I'd like a 2-star 18-year-old defenseman.
Well, I mean, he's
Wait,
he's 1.5 already, 2.5 total.
Okay,
He's only 19.
I got one for you. Carter Kowalik, playing for Winnipeg. And he's only 17 right now, so he'll probably turn 18 after the draft. I'll go with him.
All right.
And did we have one last pick? Apparently we did. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Searching by age on draft, there's a guy named Hell. Hugo Hell.
No, you go to hell.
He's on draft. You're on risky suggestions. Go check this guy out. He's Swedish. Hugo Hell.
Just for the name, yeah, I got to do it.
Tends to stay out of trouble off the ice. Hell may have some issues dealing with adversity, but Hell doesn't let criticism get him down.
Hell no, it doesn't.
Yeah, you got to draft a guy with a name like that.
Okay, I got him. That is the end of our draft.
You're welcome.
And the draft review. Let's see. We had the second best draft after Nashville.
Woo!
So hopefully that's starting to rebuild our prospect pool. What does it look like now?
Oh, see, my draft said I had the best draft.
And
If you would have listened to
why
me.
am I? Holy wow! We moved way up. We started this game dead last. We were in the mid-20s last season, and we're apparently now at number 5 overall. So mission accomplished.
I'd say so.
So fixed our prospect situation there
Okay,
for sure.
hold on. Stop, go back to that screen for a second. I need to see something.
The prospect screen, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the system ranking. Sorry.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for. Oh yeah, look, Crewmans is the 4th prospect, and we got him in what, the 4th round?
Might have been the 5th.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, why don't you draft this
No,
guy?
4th
Oh
round.
yeah,
Played 4th round.
yeah. See, pays off to draft the Latvian.
Okay, now let's see of these guys. I'm going to try and get Goliath under a contract because I don't want him signing with the KHL and getting stuck there forever, even if it means starting him in the ECHL, although ideally an CHL team will draft him. Hell no, don't want to do that yet. Is there... And I think I want to get something and get Pedal signed immediately. So just giving the rookie max for them. Don't have to worry about the contract. Armsby, we're going to give that extra year. Did Gabrielson get another half-star potential? Wow. He's moving up. Okay, good. And, oh, okay, Valley. I think he was 2.5 stars when we were looking in the draft. Now he's at 3, or maybe he wasn't. We got 2 18-year-old Finnish goalies. One of them hopefully will turn into something. Was there anybody else I need to sign out of that group? Don't think so. Going to advance and we'll just see what's happening with free agency, but I don't think we're going to make another big move in the offseason. Oh, we still got those free agents, the younger guys who haven't signed yet.
Love it. Now, Jeff, you're going to have to remind me, is the World Cup of Hockey in? Would it be 2024?
That's an excellent question.
Or 2023, I guess.
2024, so we won't be
Okay,
coaching in that this year. Too bad.
Darn.
Yeah, Durant signed with Pittsburgh. What did he get out of him? 3 years, $7.3 million a year. So that's, I'd say, is getting overpaid. Front load a little bit. He gets $8 million this year. Okay, Bourgeot, Novak signed. Gabrielson, the guy we had the rights to, also signed. Good. And Pedal will be signing.
Bring in old man Jonathan Toews.
Oh, is he still hanging on?
He is. You could pair him up with old man Corey Perry.
Oh, Perry's still 2.5 stars at 38. Not seeing Taves.
He was in mine. He was hanging around the 3 stars. Right there. He's right at the bottom. I can see right now on your screen you're currently on. Oh.
I went past him.
You're looking way too far down. He's near the top.
You're a few seconds behind me. Wait.
I see you looking at
2.5 stars, 35. I'm not going to sign him, but just out of curiosity, what does he want? He wants a $7 million deal for 1 year.
It's not bad.
What has he done in the last? Look at the stats lines for the last 2 seasons.
Oh, I know, it's pretty.
14 points in 59 games. Yeah, the wheels have come off there.
I'm looking at all the former.
Gabriel's kind of a nice surprise. I'm going to put him in the AHL, but. And
oh, you know, if I scrolled down far enough, I saw somebody who Vancouver would sign. Former #1 pick, only 29 years old, with a 46-point season and 49 games in the KHL. Nail Yakupov.
That's a problem we don't need.
Problem or solution?
I can finally get Justin Schultz in Vancouver. Now, everybody here is looking elderly or overpriced.
Okay. I'll look to see about who you could have. I saw someone who could help toughen up your team. Let's see what he wants for a contract. All right, here you go. Perfect. He only wants just under 1.3 million for 2 years. Free agent Ryan Reeves.
Jeez. Yeah, no. Okay, Michael Bunting is there. I didn't notice him.
You mean the recently retired Michael Bunting?
Reasonably cheap, too.
In real life? Yes, I think it was him who retired on Twitter today.
He retired on Twitter?
I think it was him.
You sure?
Let me go back and look. Oh, no, sorry. It was Peter Holland. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be surprising. Bunting, and then again, not a huge upgrade over what we're going to have there anyhow.
No, you mean fierce internal competition?
I mean, he's no better than Foligno, and Foligno's much better defensively, actually. No, I'm going to stick with that.
I think we have to draft the right guys and have a hell line, the way this team has turning out now.
Just checking the trading block to see if anything's happened there.
Jeff, there's the thing. Can we add the ability to have line nicknames?
Could probably do it. It's kind of a nuisance tracking it. Things with multiple players, something like that.
Well, I just want it so I can.
Here we go. Here's the guy who can help us with their scoring problems on the second line.
You go ahead and do that, and I won't be on the next stream, by the way.
He's from Vancouver. Come on. Which means the Canucks know better than to sign him.
Is there anyone worthwhile on the trading block right now? Ooh, lots of goalies.
Very elderly Brady Burns. San Jose trying to get rid of Erik Karlsson's contract. No, you can have 4 more years of that. But no, nothing that I really want to do. Okay, no, I think just another season of letting our younger guys develop, but hopefully making the playoffs this time.
Tampa Bay has your old buddy Tyler Myers on the board.
No, we already got rid of his contract. I should take a look at the pending free agents for next year, just to keep in mind if I need to leave some cap space clear to deal with that.
Hellebuck, Sorokin, Hart, Anderson, Varlamov, Murray, Fleury, Khudobin, Jones, Mrazek. A lot of goalies.
Yeah.
Rasmus Dahlin, Grizzlick.
No forwards?
I'm getting there.
Oh, we do have the one big thing we need to deal with, Pettersson's contract. We should try to get that done now.
Well, guy like old man Max Pacioretty, William Nylander, Patrick Laine are all due to be free agents.
Okay, contracts. Well, how much does Pedersen want? Because we're pretty much going to have to give it to him.
You
Oh,
could.
man. 11 million for 2 years.
Well, he wanted 3 in mine.
I would rather give him 3.
Try give him 4 and then back it off to 3.
And take it down slightly. Actually do that all the way across the board.
Other centers available next year: Austin Matthews, Mark Scheifele, Sebastian Aho, Evgeny Malkin, Anze Kopitar, Patrice Bergeron.
He's insisting on a 2-year deal now. I just can't risk it. That's going to eat $3 million of cap space, but I can't let Pedersen go. Nico Sturm, let's see how he does this season before we re-sign him. Dickinson is one of my better pieces of trade bait. He's making $2.6 million. And he wants, 800,000 raise for 3 years. And I can probably bring that down a little bit. Very little bit. So we'll get him re-signed. Rasmussen, wait and see. Tanner Pearson had an off season. And he's probably going to have young guys pushing for his spot in the next year or so, so maybe not. Anything to worry about yet. Podkolzin coming out of his entry-level deal, got to deal with that.
Overkill of ASE asks in the chat, what happens if multiple teams submit the same offer to the player at the same time? How do they break the tie there?
Hang on one sec. In that case, there'll be other factors like how much how well the teams have been doing, if that's something that's important to him. Any team he has a preference for. Let me think. If any team had released him before, he wouldn't want to deal with them. And then there's a random element of everything else is 100% perfectly equal, but there'll generally be some sort of thing in there that will affect his preferences enough that the random thing won't come into play. We did get Bourgeois signed. That is.
Who?
Well, Bourgeois is still showing 4.5-star potential. We're going to have a good team in Abbotsford this year.
Until the injuries rob us of everyone.
And I don't think I want to re-sign Foligno, but yeah, enough for 4.8 over another 3 years. He was lucky to get that from us the first time. Oh, and Drysdale. Yeah, that's a reasonable price for his next 3 years. Okay, I think that's all the contracts I'm going to deal with right now. And I will take one last quick look at the free agent pool, but I don't think there's anything we necessarily want. Okay, Pedersen, Dickinson, Drysdale all signed. Certain Podkolzin too. Oh, did DeBrusque change his demand? Still saying no trade clause.
The heart wants what it wants.
I'm still waiting to hear back on Goliath. And yeah, none of the... Let's just filter that down to the 20-year-olds only. 20 and unders only. Nobody as good as there was last year. Oh, your Kokovic is still there. What the hell?
There we go.
Okay, so I'll probably wind up playing him in the ECHL, at least to start with, because I think we got plenty of depth in Abbotsford, even with releasing or trading those couple of guys for draft picks. And still no signings.
We need lots of depth. I mean, we're still building to win.
I mean, well, we got ourselves into a pretty good position, apparently, if the prospect rankings are to be believed.
I'm still a little bit worried about our defensive depth, but...
Okay, Golyayev does sign. Pedal signs.
Like, you might want to consider signing a 2-star journeyman defenseman.
Blues getting Chris Weidman from Detroit for a Russian prospect.
Because granted, you have 8 guys on your roster right now, but you only have 4 in Abbotsford.
I got 5. Gabrielson.
Okay.
And Golyayev. No, I've got Golyayev 6. But did he get drafted? No, he didn't get drafted. Or has he... let me just see if they've done the CHL entry draft yet. Import draft, rather. Yeah, that's 23-24. So, yeah, nobody has his rights. So he may actually get some playing time in Abbotsford this year. Oh, I may have to send him down further to Thunder Bay to get him a lot of time. But anyway, it's better than having him stuck in with a KHL contract he can't get out of.
Ooh. Did you sign those Russian forwards who were in the OHL? You drafted the 2-star guy?
No need to do that yet.
Well, I just want to know if you want to get him before you get the KHL got him. Oh, wow. The one thing I didn't realize, he's only 5'7" and 154 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, that's a different guy.
I can still get them next season. They're the KHL can't get to those guys any earlier than I can.
Yeah, that's the 25-year-old in the KHL. Okay, whew. All right.
Okay, just looking at Abbotsford's...
Oh, he's 5'11". Okay, that's better.
Okay, I think we're pretty much done there. No, good. It's good time we got all the key stuff done just in time to finish this up so I can get us around to training camp at least.
To the regular season. All right. You want me to start doing a wrap-up then?
Oh, and we did get Kronkovic.
Sweet.
So he will...
Which leaves us with how many contracts signed here, just so we know.
Oh, yeah, do I maybe have to move one? 47. That's a little high. David Levin, who I brought his depth for Abbotsford last year. Maybe I can get something for him. Apparently I can. 7th rounders all the way around, I bet. Jets offer me a defenseman who's...
Nelson Nogier.
Yeah. Now then, I'll take Montreal's 7th rounder.
Seems reasonable.
Just taking a look at my depth chart now. The blue guys are the guys ticketed for Abbotsford this year, and I think they've got enough of them. Yep, that fills out the roster pretty well. They won't need to sign a lot of their own guys.
Until you call up everyone due to like 5 season-ending injuries in the first 2 months.
And any surprises in the depth chart? Actually, Novak, his free agent we signed for Kelowna, is already ahead of Carlson, who played 20 games for us last year. That's potentially a good sign.
Very much so.
And Kristall, who we didn't sign, the other Kelowna guy, is head of Klimovich and Svikovsky, who were in Abbotsford. Or, no, Klimovich, we had him in Abbotsford 2 years ago as an 18-year-old, and then sent him to the Q last year, and he didn't do well at all. And decent chance Lambert starts the season in Abbotsford, actually. But yeah, I think we can wrap it up there.
All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments, as well as twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager. Every other week as well, we stream on our Steam page, which is obviously Franchise Hockey Manager 8 currently. You can also find all of our videos archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. Those archives go live at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays as a replay, and then they're live for everyone to see. After that, you can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. We can also find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. And in the top right-hand corner, you'll find a link to our official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, Out of the Park Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, sometimes I get into a bit of a daze because I've been doing this for, what do we say now, 5 years? And sometimes it just kind of blurs. And so did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. And just if anybody's wondering what I'm doing here, I'm bumping guys up to Vancouver for the exhibition season and training camp.
Because you can have an unlimited roster.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you very much.
And I should mention we're still working on the final update. NHL trading deadline is next week, so we'll be doing the update obviously after that. It's
going to before or after someone gets fired.
Yeah, probably like somebody's going to get fired within 24 hours of me finishing and handing it in. So, but we're still updating the database right now, and when all the trades get done on Monday, is it? Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
After that's done, we will. I'll get all of that in, and I don't think we're probably going to have it out the end of next week, but probably the week after that sometime. Hopefully early in the week, because I'd like to have that extra weekend in for some final testing, because there's some things we're going to have to do with the Russia KHL situation. And it may need a couple of tries to get the data right on that. So thanks for coming out, everybody, and we will be back next week with Adam's 1990s Winnipeg Jets stream.